Hey guys, it's me again, and I have a reading for you. And this one's starting off really, really well. So as usual, I got my little starter card. And it's the Ace of Pentacles. We're very happy about this, right? This is new things coming in. Prosperity, manifestations, abundance, whatever that means to you, okay? So, let's get into this. Because recently, it's just been like a little bit moody on the initial card, and then here we're like, I like some happy news. Oh, right, okay, well, we're just going straight into the dirt, okay. Got the Five of Swords and the Tower. Well, I spoke too soon now, didn't I? Ooh. Flying around all over the place. Excuse me. Okay. So, we've got the Five of Swords, the Tower, and the Emperor. So, you're having trouble with somebody. Something that's the fact that we've got the Ace of Pentacles. There's a new career. There's a new opportunity coming in. But you know, the Tower is very indicative of something collapsing so that something new can come in. So there's something in your life that needs to fall apart, right? And that doesn't make it pleasant, but at least you can kind of look at it from the perspective of like, oh, well, things are falling apart. That kind of sucks, but it's because new stuff wants to come in, right? You've got to move out the old to make way for the new. So there's definitely some conflict in your life. It could be with somebody who, with this Emperor here and the Five of Swords, it could be that you have a conflict with, I want to say masculine. The Emperor's very masculine. Again, don't get tied up on gender. It's got literally nothing to do with gender. You know, this is all energy and all energetic, so don't get tied up on stupid things like that. As in, what I mean to say by that is, like, don't hear masculine energy and assume like, oh, well, they're talking about some man in my life. No. Women exhibit a lot of masculine energy too, you know, vice versa. They're all about blah, blah, blah. We all have masculine and feminine. Okay, I'm just going to get a bit more information on this because it could be... And tell me about this Emperor, please, Papa. Interesting. So... all you're giving me, huh? Okay, so to put them in order, you know, we got the Five of Swords and the Tower at the same time, so there's definitely some sort of conflict, some sort of disagreement, some sort of competitive, it could be all sorts of things, you know, bullies, toxic relationships, toxic people, but there's going to be a big shift in that. Okay, so maybe you're just dealing with a lot of people that are like that at the moment. And when you think about it, like, conflict can mean something, like, for instance, you know, if you're at work and things aren't going well at work, and it's not because of anything that you're doing wrong or your team's doing wrong or whatever, it's just because something bad's happened and there's a bunch of complaints. Like, you work in an airport and all the flights have been delayed or cancelled. It's not the airport staff's fault. They can't change that. But it can mean that there's a lot of conflict in, like, your job, for instance. So this conflict is going to lead to that Tower moment. But I've got the Emperor and the King of Wands here. So there's definitely some leadership energy here. I'm just trying to get more info on this because I'm intrigued as to whether this is indicative of somebody that is causing this Tower moment or this conflict. It could be that the Tower moment relates to a person, or it could just be that what's going to be the sudden change is you stepping into your leadership role, particularly with the Ace of Pentacles, because it's about financial prosperity, new career, abundance, all of that kind of thing, having kind of the leadership, particularly the Emperor, because the Emperor is very, very stable, very secure. Okay, can you give me some more on this Emperor and the King of Wands, please? I just want some info. I'm going to be awkward today, I feel it. Okay. Because I do have the Six of Cups here as well. I'm just trying to... Can you give me a bit more on this King of Wands and the Emperor, please? And Six of Cups, yes. Justice. Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay, I'm with you. I'm there. I've picked it up. We've got info. Okay, so with the King of Wands and the Emperor, I think this is the Tower moment, right? I think it's with this conflict and this competition, it just screams to me that we've got a situation where somebody is pushing you down, right? And it's causing a blockage, not a blockage as such, but this new stuff that's coming in, it can't come in until this tower goes down, right? But the fact that we've got the King of Wands and the Emperor, it's like you're stepping into your leadership role, okay? Leadership role being that, you know, you're taking control of your situation, you're taking control of your circumstances, you're taking control of what's going on. You're leading rather than following, you're attracting rather than chasing, right? So we also have the Justice card and the Knight of Swords. So obviously justice is justice, right? So it's like the truth is going to come out. So by stepping into this leader energy that you're being called to going to, and to be like, and just believe in yourself, man, be driven to success, push yourself, and you're going to get the energy to do that because justice is coming in, okay? So justice is coming to sort out whatever situation this is that is leading to this tower. Justice is doing its thing. And it's going to create like a lot of joy, a lot of childlike joy as well, because the thing is like here, if you look at these two, they're very, very stoic and serious. And perhaps it's even so much as like what's been going on here has kind of pushed you into that more masculine energy. But there's definitely some element of nostalgia here, of innocence, of kind of like that kind of childhood joy, you know, that childlike joy. And we've also got the Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment card. So I feel like this is something that you've wanted, right? So I feel like you're very aware of what I'm talking about, and this tower moment is nice. Is exactly what you're after. So your wish is coming true, man, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy. Okay. Okay. It's definitely, there's a lot of authority in this. I feel very much like you are, with the Two of Swords, you feel that there's a decision that you need to make or that you're not making, right? So let's say, for instance, this was all about career. It would be a matter of you Do I stay? Do I go? Do I report this person? Do I do something about it? Do I whatever? But we've also got the Hierophant. This is why I was questioning this as well, because it does almost make me feel like some sort of authority figure, some sort of very, very masculine energy, but almost very, just having kind of having the Justice, having the Six of Cups, having the Nine of Cups. I feel like on some level that could be absolutely you stepping into that more leadership role, that more masculine energy. I feel it could be that this conflict has more forced you into a more masculine kind of stoic energy. But I feel like you're missing just being able to have some fun, right? It's not having to take things so seriously all the time. But there's a decision that's weighing heavily on your mind. And it's put you in kind of a deadlock, and that's what's slowing this down. But we also have the World card. Just covering up her modesty here. So what's coming is definitely, it's completion. It's wholeness, fulfillment, joy. And particularly with the Six of Cups, it's a very childlike joy. It's a very... Because, there's a difference between joy when you you get your dishwasher fixed. I don't know. And then there's the joy when, you just can't stop the big grin on your face. You can't stop the laughing and the smiles and the innocent nature of it. So let's see if there's any more on this Two of Swords. What decisions are we avoiding? There could also be someone who's heavily in their masculine energy, who's just a pain in your ass. It's a funny thing, because I don't feel like the King of Wands and the Emperor and the Hierophant are necessarily negative things, but just something in this is telling me it's almost like someone who's gone to the extreme of being of the masculine energy. It's become almost like too set in that way. But the decision. So Two of Swords, I pulled Temperance. We've got Temperance. So it's balance. Yeah, right. So you're balancing between your energies here. And what that's doing is that's creating this almost it's almost too masculine, right? It could be absolutely a masculine who's been a pain in your ass. And when I say a masculine, I mean someone heavily in the masculine energy. But you definitely got balance come in, but it's all... Temperance is also kind of linked to divine timing, right? So you just got to kind of be patient. Oh, interesting. We've got the Queen of Wands. Yeah. And that's you, baby. The Queen of Wands is confident, sexy energy, right? It's fiery energy. Also a counterpart to the King of Wands. So this could absolutely be a relationship. It could be that you have one person who's gone way too far in that kind of trying to build a foundation so solidly that they're just becoming a little bit too focused on it, too controlling with it. But if you're in your Queen of Wands energy, you're absolutely also hitting that same vein, but on a feminine perspective. It's causing a clash, but it's okay, because justice is coming, balance is coming. So this could relate to, usual discernment. It literally could relate to anything to do with you, but there's this, it's a conflict with people. And one of these people is very, very heavily in the masculine. Okay, so do we have any more advice or guidance on this, please, Papa? What do you need to do, I guess? Well, that was unhelpful, Spirit. Come on. Okay, so we've got 5 of Cups. Apparently we've got more to say. It's me trying to wrap this up, and Spirit's like, no, actually. Can I get some more on this 5 of Cups, please? Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Right. Okay. So, I'm backtracking now. I have more context. You're definitely dealing with a difficult person. Like you are. It's somebody who is... Yeah, so we've got the 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and Knight of Wands, right? Now the Knight, yeah, it feels like a very childish, impulsive energy, right? It's very deceptive, potentially, possibly manipulative, like just trickery effort, but it's leading to like a lot of disappointment, a lot of regret, a lot of pain. And that's, yeah, this is the decision, isn't it? Someone's not treating you well in some way, form, shape or another. Again, use your discernment, what resonates with you. But you're trying to decide what to do about this person because you know you're being betrayed. You're aware of it. You're aware that someone is trying to get away with something, right? And it's very childlike, impulsive, kind of sneaky behavior. And that's leaving you like this, right? But we can finish up on the Ace of Swords. I will check to make sure there's nothing else. But some sort of clarity is coming. See, with the 2 of Swords, something that I'm always very drawn to is the fact that she has the blindfold on. So it's like... And then we've also got Temperance, which talks of divine timing. So, and even the Hierophant talks a lot about spirituality and such, and wisdom and trust. So something's being hidden from you. I think you know what this betrayal is, or you're kind of aware of it, but something's being clouded from you right now. But that clarity is coming, okay? You're going to get that clarity. Any last things before I close out this reading, Papa? Yeah, so it's all coming good. I mean, you've got 2 aces, so there's 2 aces and the Tower. So there's definitely, and the World as well, to be fair. So there's, whatever this is, it is completing. Yeah, okay. So whatever it is completing. And it's going to lead to a much brighter future that's going to make you feel a lot more like yourself. Oh, wow, okay. So, to finish off, 3 aces. 3 aces. You're laughing, love. You're laughing. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Wands. And we've got the Ace of Cups. Yay. Oh, it's good news, man. So... I'm feeling like you are being guided to just defend your position, right? Defend your peace. Fight for what you... Persevere, like maintain that control, okay? Control's come up a few times. You need to step up and be in control of what's going on. But don't fear it, okay? You're doing all the right things and it's going to be fine. It's a divine timing thing. But look at this. I mean... Look at all of that. Material abundance, emotional fulfillment, mental clarity, right? It's all going to be good. You're going to be absolutely pagan fine, okay? It looks to me like with the Justice card, like Spirit stepping in to help you out now. because we're done with all of these childish games from sneaky peoples. But much love, and I wish you all luck in this, but just know that you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Having 3 aces pop out, like, you're going to be fine. Like, but it doesn't make it easier what you're going through now. It doesn't. But just know, like, it's all going to come good, okay? The old has to be swept out to allow the new to come in. But much loves. Peace out.